Hey, what's up, guys? And what's up, Sussex Squad? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kinson and Pals, you have just hit back on rumors that Kate's in the USA. Now, listen, because we got to talk about this. Y'all, there was a rumor going around yesterday that Kate was spotted in America. Kate was spotted in Texas. Kate was spotted in Houston. Kate was spotted getting cancer treatment at the premier cancer treatment center of America. I think it was A.D. Anderson. Let me just get into this, right? Uh, uh, from A.D. Anderson. And when I first heard this, I was about to be like, oh my God. But then I thought about it. I said, first of all, one, this sounds like the Royal Reporters trying to make a story because, as you guys know, I think that the Royal Reporters are trying to make a case that Kate's been out of their care, of the Kinson and Pals' care. And while she's out of her care, that's when something will happen to her when she'll never be able to come back to the phone. Right? So I said, maybe, but then I can forgive somebody British for believing this because when you're British, you put it like this. British people know how the UK tabloids play. When I first started reading the stories about Meghan and Harry, this is before they turned vicious, I was like, well, what's the big deal? They just hit. But they taught me, no, this is the way they play. They put concerning and this and that. They put a headline of you here and then a headline of a mass murderer down there, right? But anybody American, I don't care how much you've been following the Royals, anybody that follows the Royals at all, anybody that is on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, if you expect a American to believe that Kate Middleton, the most wanted woman right now in the world, every news media wants a picture of her. In America, we take pictures of everybody. Even if the president comes through and they say no pictures, we got our camera phones like, what? I'm checking my makeup, right? We got our camera phones out. But I said, wait a second. You mean in America, TMZ's America, there is a cancer hospital that got Kate Middleton. She was at the Four Seasons, the Waldorf something, and people saw her going to and from cancer treatments. I said, you better stop playing with me. TMZ America, Kate Middleton is walking around and nobody leaked the information. And I'm not talking about Reddit threads, baby. Let me put you down to American Media and Gay. TMZ seems like they have every hospital, every police department, every fire department, every emergency responder on payroll. Baby, I feel like, especially in hospitals in orientation, they give them all of TMZ's contact numbers and say, do with that what you will. So it was ludicrous to me that a lot of people that were trying to basically, want to be the voice of reason for why Kate Middleton can't be missing believed a subreddit thread that she was in TMZ's America, and not one American citizen, not one hospital worker, and nobody at TMZ got the details. Now, some people said, oh my God, I've seen heads of states there and rich people. That's true. They do go there for the the permanent cancer care, but nobody's looking for them. The Queen of Jordan, and I don't want to even put that on her, but the Queen of anyone going there if they are sick, that's no news. Someone that hasn't been seen in public for going on 6 months, and they just told us we're not going to see her for the rest of the year. And there have been rumors about somebody being in a coma. You really expect us to believe that this is happening in America? We don't give a damn what about royalty. And even over in the UK, they tried to make it seem like, oh, the reason why nobody snapped Kate is because we have respect. No, you don't, because I saw all the camera phones out when George and William walked by. They treat the royals like they're celebrities. But in America, nobody cares. If somebody saw Kate Middleton in a hospital lobby, why wouldn't they take a photo? Why wouldn't they take a snap? Everybody's looking for Kate Middleton. Why wouldn't the hotel workers alert TMZ? TMZ got America on lock. They must not know. But this is the interesting thing, right? This is the interesting thing that I thought was just like so odd. They were so quick when the cancer treatment facility reached out to Kinson and Pals to be like, yo, is Kate here? They were so quick to say, that's bollocks, absolute bollocks. But I'll tell you what they didn't do. I'll tell you what they didn't say. They refused to go hard at the people that said Conchilla Caella, that said Kate was in a coma, that said Kate wasn't around. Tell me why. Tell me why that is. You guys, hold on. Let's get to this article. So here's the video, right? A rumor that Kate Middleton is being treated at the MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston is false, according to a Kensington Palace representative. This is the only rumor, oddly enough, that they chose to respond to, interestingly enough. Okay. Speculation about the prince's location has grown since she announced her cancer diagnosis in March. She began preventative chemo in February, according to Kensington Palace, with no estimated date of when she might return to public duties. Kate stepped away from public duties, and the Palace Insider told Us Weekly in June that she may never come back in a role that people saw her in before. The only role we saw her in was being Princess of Wales. What other role is there? William's wife? We already know that divorce is coming. Amanda Mata shared a video Monday morning on her royal family-focused TikTok account, Who's Matter of Fact, discussing a Reddit post that claims Kate recently stayed in St. Regis, Houston. Anybody that believes that is dumb. Not dumb, but just like, I get it. There are people that want to cling to normalcy so much that even when you see all these clues that there is something 100% wrong, you refuse to admit it because you want normalcy. In your mind, of course, the royal family didn't do anything to Kate. So you know what? We'll just go by Reddit threads instead of like what our eyes and ears are telling us. Again, I do want to say this. These are the same people in my mind that would have believed that like all the stuff that they were putting out about Diana before her untimely passing. Anyway, was visiting friends at the St. Regis this weekend, and they'd spoken to her being at the hotel. Has anyone else heard this? Assuming she'd be there for treatment, hoping for the best outcome for the family. Now, first of all, how did people make the jump from the Four Seasons Hotel to the cancer clinic? And that cancer clinic treats very, very severe forms, resistant forms of cancer. So either way, no matter what you believe, the royal family's lying. Either one, Kate's a lot worse than they're saying. Two, Kate's in the U.S. or she's not in the U.S. Three, Kate's not returning to a role. Tell me how they know so much. If this was cancer treatment that they were fighting, how would you be able to tell what was going on for the rest of the year? How would you even be able to predict that you'd be in chemotherapy for the rest of the year? Let's also not forget this is preventative chemo. Preventative chemo is between 3 and 6 months. Has anybody gone through chemo for over a year? Anyway, right? MD Anderson Cancer Center representative said the hospital is unable to comment. However, right? The royal family actually said that is a lie. Kate is not there. You guys stop listening to Reddit. Now, listen, I watched that TikTok. The girl was like, people have been reaching out to me on Reddit. I've heard this, I've heard that. And I'm not to displace that because we're all reading and trying to find out stuff, trying to read tea leaves. I do know that the royal family hired months ago a professional PR team. And one of the professional PRTs that you do is called a blitzkrieg. Whenever there's rumors going around, you start putting out so much misinformation that at the end of the day, the average person that is not actively involved will be like, well, what is the truth? Because I've heard this and I've heard that. Who's to say what the truth is? That is their plan. You guys, at the end of the day, we don't need to read Reddit posts. We don't need palace confirmation. All we need to do is just put two and two together. And this is day what? 160 what of day? We're going on 170 of Kate missing. And what is it? What are the rumors? Not even what are the facts? Kate hasn't been seen since December 25th. The children, except for George, have not been seen since December 25th. Carol Middleton has not been seen since December 25th, except for one time. And that was in a picture that they said she was driving someone that they claimed was Kate. That was later debunked. We do not know if that picture was current. We do not know what was happening. We know it was Photoshop. So we have not seen, the only person we've actually seen is Pippa. And I believe James. We have not seen Carol or Michael. We have not seen Kate. Every sighting, picture, and video of Kate has been debunked as AI. On top of that, right? We have not seen any of the children, except for George. Now, it was rumored that Carol had a beer with William at a pub. That was the second maybe sighting. I do not believe there were pictures of Carol. Outside of that, we have not. The Middleton family has been quiet. We have not seen hide nor hair of Kate since December 25th. You guys, I don't care whether you guys are into conspiracy or not. I really don't care. I would just like the people that are saying everything's fine. Can anyone give us an actual plausible reason for this happening? And if Kate was in another country, those other tabloids are itching, no matter whether it's America, Germany, France, Italy, they are itching to get to the bottom of where Kate is. It's business, it's money. So tell me how Kate has been able to go incognito when there's not special injunctions, there's not gag orders from the press. People know this is a hot ticket. I want somebody to tell me a plausible thing on where Kate is. There's only two things that's going on. At best, Kate is going through a messy divorce and William is trying to push her out. At worst, Kate cannot come to the phone because what Kayenya told us at the beginning seems to be holding true. And isn't it odd that Kensington Palace has not pushed back on that yet? There has been no gag order. There has been no threatening to sue. There has been no demanding an apology. There has been silence, almost as if when she spoke the truth, everybody had to sit down and listen. You guys, listen, I'm going to do a little bit more research. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.